Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Anna and I'm a 27-year-old living in Detroit, Michigan. I make these online digital diaries and would love to have you guys come along with me. Today I have a fun video because I'm hosting my second craft cafe in my apartment this Saturday. So I had an idea a while back to start these monthly or bi-monthly gatherings of women where essentially everybody brings their craft project that's either been gathering dust in their closet or they've been working on slowly but surely, and I provide the coffee, the space, and the ambiance. So I recognize how hard it is sometimes to get creative and to start, and also just the need that we all have for community and fellowship. And so I was really excited to do this last month. I have some pictures that I can insert right here. It was a great time and the reception of it was amazing. A lot of the women said that they would come back, or just that it was a really great experience just being able to be creative together. So I really want to continue to host these. This Saturday, it's fun as well because it's kind of a Christmas themed cafe and it's called the Cherry Lawn Cafe. So this Saturday, I have a lot of fun drinks and everything, but I wanted to walk you guys through how I plan these in case you want to start doing this, in case you want to throw your own cafe. So let's get into it. So my invitation to all of you is to send your invitation earlier than you would think. So at least 2 weeks, if not even a month, because I really think it helps build hype, and also it's just a way to be much more intentional with our friends. And that's the beauty of something like this, is that it is a casual come in, come out hang, but you want guests to feel appreciated. And so I also am very extra. I have a background in communications and media, so I love a branded invitation. For me, the brand is very girly, kitschy, crafty, pinks, greens, reds, especially with the name being Cherry Lawn. So here's my invitation for the event. I'll put it right here. As you can see, there's different Christmassy elements. We have a cute little pink gingham kind of motif, so to speak, throughout it. And I match this to the menu for the specific craft cafe. Use what you have. If you have a Keurig, if you have an espresso, if you'd rather get coffee cold brew, or just, instant, do what you want. The beauty of these things is that they can be as simple or as extra. I tend to be a little bit more extra, as you would like. And that's the great thing, is that you can cater it to your needs and to your comfortability. But for me, I like having at least two seasonal specials. We're gonna have a peppermint mocha, of course. And then another recipe is a sugar cookie latte. Then I have some standards, which is a salted maple matcha. I think it's delicious, it's really easy, as well as a vanilla latte. This is an element that I really like to include in my craft cafe, which is a seasonal craft special. So I figured that it would be nice just to be able to offer ladies something, if they're not feeling the craft that they brought, or they're having a hard time just getting started. That's often the hardest part of a creative process. I like to offer them just really simple, easy, like 15 to 20 minute crafts. It's great to use what you have as well, so make sure to go through your supplies. My first cafe, I didn't buy anything for it. I just made some options for a DIY bookmark that they could use colored pencils and do a little bit of beading at the top with a ribbon, or these punch cards where if they do a certain amount of activities then they get to treat themselves, and you could just use markers and pencils for those. So really it can be as simple as you want, but this time we are doing these little cutie stars, and then also I'm really excited, these really adorable Christmas wreath magnets. I have some supplies coming for those, and they will look hopefully like this when we're done. So yeah, just simple things. And the really nice thing is that they can also have something to show for their time. They all get to walk away with something, some kind of progress. For decor, I really like to just use what I have. So for this Christmas cafe, I have my Christmas tree, I got an Advent wreath, I have my mantle that has a garland from last time, but then switched out some of the candles and some of the decor. I'm also leaving up my chandelier that I made last time for a very kitschy, crafty vibe. I made it out of paper chains, some garland, and some streamers. I also really like to have both a small menu, a small printed menu on the table where I'm working at my coffee station, and a bigger kind of just out of craft paper painted menu. I think it's a fun touch. I think it also actually makes it easier for guests to take a look if they're waiting in line before they order. Something that was really helpful last time that I'm always going to continue to use, I bought these guest checks, and they're pink, of course, and it was so necessary because my mind could not have kept up with all the different orders. So with this, I just get to take a pen and write down their name, their drink, if they want it hot or iced or with oat milk or whole milk, and it's awesome. So I actually highly recommend these for your cafe as well. The next piece is planning your timeline. So often events can feel really overwhelming, and it helps so much if you can break it down throughout a week. I work a traditional and somewhat untraditional job where I have many night events where I have a typical 9 to 5 most days. So I look for pockets of time on the weeknights where I can plan throughout. Hey guys, it's the Friday before the big day. So tomorrow our craft cafe opens for business, and I have quite a bit to do still. I just got back from Costco and Meijer. I picked up my croissants and my milk and some other little very small decorations, and I'm super excited because I'm gonna set up my drink station with my glassware and then do a little bit of recipe testing for tomorrow, as well as sending out a reminder invite. So I'm gonna design up a little thing featuring the crafts that we're gonna do tomorrow, and yeah, just some little last minute bits and bobs, but I'm getting excited and I think everything is coming together. I'm really loving the vibe and the decorations and stuff, so I'm excited. Let's get going. Let me walk you through. So this is where all of the food is going to go. I have my sweet little matcha station with my guest checks, my espresso machine. So over here is my bar cart, which I have sorted by what I'm gonna need first. So I have my favorite glasses for iced coffees, some of my favorite mugs, pour over extra matcha, extra coffee. So while at Meijer, I bought this ridiculously kitschy, super sparkly tinsel garland. I want to drape it on my banisters and then also put it on this mantle here. So I'm gonna need to kind of rearrange a lot. It is the day of the cafe and I'm so excited. A little nervous. I feel like that happens anytime that you host an event, but I am really excited just for the girlies to get here. Everything is pretty much set up. I just gotta bring up my milks and whipped creams and things, but my setup is good to go. So now we just wait for the girlies to get here. Rebecca, what are you making?
I'm making a wreath magnet.
So cute.
Very glittery.
Very glittery. Jesse, what are you doing?
I'm sewing a leather bookmark.
Oh.
It's yeah.
It's
something.
It's something. What are you girls doing?
I'm making oh my gosh, how do I phrase this? I'm making a local food recommendation post.
Whoa! Incredible.
I'm making matcha vouchers for my youth group.
Yes! That's so cute! Alyssa, what creations are you creating?
I'm on a quest to make the most pipe cleaner wreaths you've ever seen.
Incredible. Claire, what are you working on?
I'm making a piece for a friend of mine. I can't exactly say what exactly it is, but it's just something.
Yeah.
She's cute. Cool Girls Craft. I wanted to wrap this video up with just some final thoughts. My guests have now departed, they helped clean up and we hung out the entire time, which was awesome. I'm rehydrating, which is good as well. But overall today was so fun and quite a success and fun to see all the pieces of preparation come together, to see the girls really enjoy themselves. One of my favorite things about putting on events like this is just being able to facilitate community when sometimes community can feel hard to do. Hopefully things like a crafts cafe just make making friends and spending quality time together so much easier. There's something about having your hands full that allows you to talk but be focused, and I think what I always really enjoy is just seeing how much my friends get into either their craft or working on their own projects and feeling quite accomplished and feeling very relaxed and being able to meet each other, because a lot of these women come from different facets of my life, and so it's fun to bring them all together in one room. But some things that I'm gonna continue to do, I really enjoy having the seasonal craft, the seasonal special. Today, by far, the most popular drink was the peppermint mocha, and a couple of them tried like a sugar cookie latte or a sugar cookie matcha, so it's always fun. I'm finding that a lot of the times they opt more for the seasonal specials, which is very fun for me, and it's a good challenge for myself of being able to learn how to make different drinks. I overbought food again. This happened last time too. I'm from the Midwest, so I always want to make sure that there's more food than not enough. So I definitely have some pastries that I need to give away because I leave on Wednesday. But yeah, overall, I really enjoy this event, and I'm gonna start thinking about when the next one is. I might take a little bit of a breather in between. Maybe we'll do something a little bit different for Galentine's. But this has been so good for me just to really get back into hosting again. And I think there is a specific art of hosting, and it allows for creativity. Like a lot of the times, you know, I might not be doing the physical craft during these events, but I'm photographing, I'm doing video, I'm making drinks, I get to create a menu. And for me, that is super fulfilling because it's for people that I really care about. And it's just awesome being able to see them all be inspired or remotivated to be creative. And yeah, I hope that this has hopefully sparked maybe some creativity for you guys too. And if you end up doing something like this, please leave a comment. Let me know how it goes. But yeah, I'm just excited to share more about these things with you guys, and I appreciate you following along, and I can't wait to see you guys at the next Cherry Lawn Cafe. So talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.